How would you like 3,200 square feet of beautiful hosting space in a 55 plus active lifestyle community? Well, today we are in Waxhaw, North Carolina, and we're gonna be touring the Harwin, which is 3,200 square feet, 3 to 4 beds, 3.5 baths, absolutely beautiful and exquisite upscale finishes. Like I said, we're in Waxhaw, but the real thing that you need to understand before we take a tour of this is what makes this particular community so special. Are you social, active, and 55 plus? There are two special things that make this community unique. But before we even begin, you need to understand that this community is just 12 minutes south of Charlotte in a historic railway town that most people don't realize is just 3 miles from the South Carolina border. It's also only 36 minutes to the airport, which makes this one of the most accessible locations in Waxhaw, North Carolina. Now here's the interesting part. For less than $10 a day, you get a resort-style pool, pickleball court, a dog park, fitness center, clubhouse, sidewalks and walking trails around the pond and through the nature preserve. But all of this is nothing compared to the fact that you can work less and spend more time with the people you love most because the community takes care of all your yard work for you. You can make and keep friends easily because the amenities and the lifestyle director will keep the fun coming to you. And as a bonus, drive less and live more because the local shopping, restaurants, pharmacies, grocery, everything that you need is just minutes outside your doorstep. So we're gonna go take a tour of the Harwin, but if you're new to the channel, my name's Lucas Roller. I'm a realtor that helps people just like you to find the right home, get a great deal on it here in the beautiful Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. So with that, let's go ahead and tour the Harwin. So as we're walking into this one too, I really want you to see just the presentation of this home. So beautiful, especially with this craftsman style farmhouse elevation. I really like the selections, and you're gonna notice, yes, that is a garage right there. Currently the builder's office, which is why they've got this little fancy landscaping situation going on. And I'm really excited to share like the living quarters on this one and also the living space on this one. It's just to dive for. First, before we actually go inside though, look at this. All hardy plank, both the horizontal planks as well as then this vertical farmhouse style is all hardy plank. So it paints really well, holds up really well. And also look at how much natural light's coming in through all of those windows. But here also, details matter, 8-foot doors. So for us tall folk, you know, I'm 6'6", feels very, very spacious. And that's all the builder's offices over there. But as you come into this main living area, off to the left, you've got your dining or maybe a study. Off to the right, it's gonna be laundry. And then off straight in front of you, look at what a statement piece this living space is. And you can really just feel how peaceful, how fun this would be, especially if you're hosting gatherings. And check this out too. So they've got here the gourmet kitchen option, which if you saw the other tours, this is what it would look like. So you do have microwave convection oven right there, as well as then full wall oven down below. It's all gas. 6-burner upgraded grill, and then burner combo, and of course the griddle, excuse me, will lift off. But beautiful backsplash and millwork and cabinet selections, of course soft shut. And you can even take all your cabinets all the way up to the ceiling just like so. Everybody's doing it. It's the rage, it's the thing to do. As well as then of course your beverage cooler. And one of my other favorite things too is you're gonna have built-ins in all of these I won't say closets, but built-ins in all of your storage. And also that master suite that we'll tour here in just a moment is absolutely to die for, as well as the outdoor living area. And there's two things you need to remember. One is a special fact about the master suite, and then the other is a very special fact about the outdoor living selections. So here you're gonna notice tons of natural light. Both of those can slide open to give you a double opening. But then you also got a door over here as well for those day-to-day accessibility. And this outdoor living, one, is to die for, but two, just feel how large this covered porch area is. And you can get this exact same outdoor living built in your home as well. Now, what makes the outdoor living both unique and special is if you love this, cool, you can get this. If you don't love this, or if you want to change anything or everything about it, you can make it custom exactly how you want it, because we have trades, we have contractors that are able to create your dream outdoor living design from scratch that matches exactly what you have in mind, not what, a builder had pre-selected in mind. So again, you love any of this, you love all of it, you love none of it, doesn't matter. We'll get you squared away, well taken care of. And one of the things too you have to keep in mind with 55 plus communities, you see all this landscaping here? All this landscaping is maintained by the HOA, as well as all the mowing front and back. Now, there are limits to that. I don't know all the details on that offhand, but I would love to have a conversation with you to figure out what sort of dream outdoor living design we could come up with for you that fits your goals, dreams, aspirations, things you've been thinking about, things you saw on Pinterest, things you saw on HGTV, to infinity and beyond. Nothing is off limits. Now, coming back inside again, you will have formal dining. So this is great for dinner parties, great for gatherings, great for family holidays. And also this nice big island here. Look at that. It's got 4 full-size chairs at it. You could easily fit a 5th. Great place to hang out in the mornings and the evenings. Maybe get a little bit of work done if you need a good, like, I love working in the kitchen. I don't know, something about just being in the middle of everything. I love it. And this definitely affords that to you. This will have farmhouse style sink. And then this one again is going to have tons and tons of storage. There's no shortage of storage. Now, there's also one thing about this kitchen that you need to keep in mind, because this is not the case most places. And that is this here, this custom millwork and range hood actually does vent to the outside. And you can't say that about most builders these days. Even in these upscale homes, most of them don't do that. So that's one of the unique things about this particular community that you need to take into consideration as you're really trying to feel out and weigh your options. Because I guarantee you, if you start asking everybody about that, or if you call me and ask me about what other builders you've been looking at or thinking about looking at that do or don't have that, you'll be very surprised. So that's going to be the master suite. We're going to check that out here in 1 second, right after, because it's, if you've been with us for a while, we save the best for last. You don't eat dessert first, right? At least my mom never let me did. So we're going to end with our dessert. And first, I want you to feel out, this could be formal dining. This could be a killer office, just like it's shown, kind of study area. But it's really great flex space. You can use a few different ways. And over here too is going to be one of those secondary bedrooms. And look at the size on this. So this is like 10-foot ceilings. So much natural light coming in that picture window there. It's going to have a beautiful ensuite we'll see here in just a second, as well as, look at this, good sized walk-in closet. Good sized walk-in closet. It's got a bump out for a wardrobe or a chest of drawers or whatever you call it, or both, I suppose. Could be both technically. And then here's that ensuite. Look at, it's got great extra countertop space on this vanity. I love these gold kind of brass finishes. And then also, I always call this like, I forget the technical term. I always call it like fish scale. This looks like fish scales. Super fun, especially in that navy royal blue. Super fun. And then of course we're gonna have Delta throughout, because we're a little bougie. And then also your built-in soap cubbies as well. So headed back to that main living area, we're gonna go check out the master suite here in 1 second. And then right after that, we'll go upstairs, because there's a couple of things you need to see upstairs that everybody has been talking about, nobody's actually been doing. I've had clients asking about, and you just don't find it very many places. And they actually did it here, which I thought was super fun. So we'll check that out here in a second after we go ahead and look at this master suite. So there's a little vestibule here, if you notice. So you have a little bit of separation as you're flowing into this master suite, which just makes it a little bit more stately. It helps separate it, give you a little bit more privacy. And I'm even gonna shut the door behind me just to help you hear just how quiet it actually is in here. It's dead silent. It's so peaceful, so relaxed. And mind you, this is the model. This is where all the hubbub is, where everything's going on. And you haven't even seen that ensuite yet, because when you do, you're literally going to lose your mind. It's so pretty. One of the things they did on this that I think was a very fun design choice that for you people at home, you HGTVers, you'll love, is they did an accent color on your tray. So not only did they help separate that tray by doing a 2-piece crown mold all the way wrapped around, but also, and there's actually 2 sections, 2 steps, right, between your tray and your regular ceiling, and then the top ceiling and your tray. So it's it really adds separation, and also makes this feel just infinitely deep going up, which really opens up the room as a whole and makes it feel very, very large. Now going out, you do have direct access to your outdoor living, which is also super fun if you're a nature person. I'm a nature person. I hope you're a nature person. Nature is pretty cool. Nature is very cool. So much natural light. You get to enjoy all that backyard space no matter what you decide to do with it. And then having double doors that open up into this ensuite oasis. Look at that. It's just incredible look at that shower, as well as these vanities here. You got your glass door for all of your toiletry cabinet. Super pretty. And then uppers as well, which you just don't see ever. So you rarely see it. As well as then too, right, all that storage down below. And this entire thing, I don't know if I can really show you. I'm standing in the middle of this. I'm 6'6", so I have, 6 foot wingspan, 6.5 foot wingspan. Look at this. Still so much extra space. And then again, very stately double doors to provide privacy from even just the rest of the rest of the master suite. And then this is a perfect mirror of the setup behind me. You have a nice spacious water closet here with an extra wide access door, provide a little extra accessibility. And like I said, there's a couple of things you need to make sure that you check out as we go through this, because most people just don't think of them, and they become more popular, but I haven't seen too many builders doing it. There's only a handful of builders even doing it. Spray wand, rain shower head here. Of course, it's all Delta. And then look at the size of that bench within this glass enclosure. This is just so luxurious and stately, and it's a really fun statement piece in this home that's not only memorable, but also really practical. You'll get a lot of use out of and really enjoy. Now coming into the master ensuite closet, tons of storage space over here with all your built-ins. And then you got the exact same thing going on over on the other side for his and hers. And then, or his and his, hers and hers, what have you. And then so much more space over here. Look at it. So much space. So much storage. Over here it's now going to be, because we're looping back almost all the way around, you have access into your laundry room, which is nice, large. You got this, I call it like the supersized honeycomb. You will also have storage underneath your stairs right there, because we're going to loop back around to the stairs. And then you got a nice big folding table, and if you got front loads, especially low profile front loads, you can also just slide them underneath that too. As well as then over here is going to be the drop area, because your garage would be right over there, except it's the sales office, not Not a typical, not a typical garage. Here's that half bath. Good size. Then a pedestal sink. And of course you need a little bit of storage, so we got also then a closet for you right there as well. And I want you to notice throughout this entire thing, I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but you got 8-foot doors literally throughout this entire thing. So that was the master suite. We're gonna go head upstairs because again, there's those two things that I want you to watch out for. You won't even notice it when we walk through, but that would be access to the garage right over there. And then they put this access door from the, because that's the front door right over there. That's your front door. If I can get the camera to turn, that's your front door, and then immediately off to the right here. So you walk in and you see that stately living room, great room. You don't see the stairs. The stairs are tucked away, hidden from the rest of the home. And again, there's one of those things, one of those lifestyle practical things nobody thinks about when they're building, but everybody absolutely desperately needs after they've already moved into the home, which is why, again, you won't even notice it right away. I'll walk by it, you probably won't even see it, you won't even think about it, but it's something that you absolutely need to make sure that you have in your home so you can get the best usability out of it. And I'm out of breath. Whew. Going up those stairs because I've been talking too much. So I'll just let you see this. I already showed you two of them. So I don't know if you, not just one, but two. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm gonna keep doing it till you notice. You're like, what's he talking about? Well, it's not the windows, it's not the accent walls, it's not the furniture, it's not the built-ins, it's not the staging, it's not, even though this, I forget what this is called, but the, you know, where you slide the pucks, it's almost like shuffleboard, but not quite. It's not that either. You might be thinking, oh, maybe it's that secondary bedroom also up. Super useful, especially with this beautiful entertainment room here too, because you could fit anything. This can be a huge game room. This is like 22 by 24 if I had to guess. Beautiful media room. You can have billiards. You could have, you know, table tennis. You could do all sorts of things with this space, but it's none of that. And I'm gonna show you here in just one second, because again, you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, I bet I would have forgot that. It's almost like I do this every single day for a living as a professional. And I do, whether this is, you know, exactly what you're looking for, or if you're looking for something maybe more, maybe less, I work with all different buyers and price points. I have clients right now between $300,000 and over $5 million purchase budget. And I love all y'all equally. This is gonna be that secondary bedroom. And they also have some little sales setup things about how they talk about how they're different. Look at that. The biggest difference between this community and most others is gonna be the fact that you got your 55 plus amenities here, all that pickleball, everything else that you want to do, which again, I don't know if you noticed what those two things were. And I want to find the light for this too so I can show you just how, oh here we are. Good size walk-in closet here. And I'm going to show you those two things here in 1 second. And so there's not only one, but two of these, right? So this is going to be number one is the walkout storage, because you got all those holiday decorations. You got, I don't know, spare hobbies, things from years ago. And this goes that way too. It's a little bit hard to see because there's not a ton of light. But you got walkout storage there. And then number two over there also, yes, also with an 8-foot door. These wouldn't be glass, but it's to help illustrate it. Because again, you didn't even notice it. This one runs from here all the way down. It doesn't even do it justice to show you in there, but it's about 8 foot back, and it's that whole length of the house all gonna be walkout storage. You can never have too much storage. So there you have the Harwin. If this was perfect for you or not what you're looking for, either way, I'd love to help you find the right home and get a great deal on it here in the beautiful Queen City. Call, text, or email anytime, and I would be happy to personally help you. You can also check out this playlist here where I toured all the different floor plans you could buy or build here. My name's Lucas Roller, your realtor to find the right home, get a great deal on it here in the beautiful Queen City. And as always, until next time, hope to show you around town.